We've just had the Legends information special edition for the 7th year anniversary and the reveals of all the part 1 characters. So in this video we're going to go through the breakthrough of all the characters. So make sure to hit that like and subscribe and let's get into it. So first off then we're going to start off with the 1% sparking units, including... well, we'll start off with Cabba. Why not? Let's get into it. Okay, so I'm actually using the Legends information for this. What I'm going to do is do this for also the Legends Limited units, but then I'll see if they've released it on the website, but we'll see. So he is Super Saiyan Cabba. We also know that he is transforming. He is Element Red and a range type. His tags are Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2 post-transformation, Universe 6 Rival Universe, and his main tag probably is Universe Rep. He is buffing Universe Rep, Super Saiyan, or Saiyan. Okie dokie. So let's go to the next tab then. Stronger when the enemy is above 50% HP. So his unique ability on battle entry, if the enemy health is 50% or more, he draws a blast arts next. Damage plus 30% for 10 counts. Extra card draw speed 1, and then he also gets nullify cover change. So what happens if it's below 50%? Okay, and then we've got team up with your allies to improve your offense. On arts use, key plus 5, and then other ally damage 5%, so he's supporting the rest of the team. Uncancelable 6 times, so that you can get up to what, 35% every time he uses an arts card. So that's not bad. Whilst not defeated, an ally uses an arts 6 times. Damage plus 5% uncancelable, and special move damage plus 5% uncancelable as well. So he looks like he is pretty much a supportive unit here. What else? Is there anything else to him? So, well, of course, he transforms into Super Saiyan 2 Cabba. So you want to get all those buffs in first, then transform. Transform to boost your offense. So on hit, draw up to 2 cards if the hand has 3 or fewer cards. So that's the special arts. Nullifies cover changes. Main ability draws 2 cards. So special arts is obviously the green card. And then on main ability destroys 2 cards, then draw 1 of each special and special move arts. He also penetrates endurance on main ability, which is actually very underrated and very powerful. Nullify attribute downgrades. I want to say like Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks does that. Unique ability before and after transforming. When on the battlefield an enemy switches, key plus 3 and nullify element disadvantages for 3 counts. Okay, is there anything else from him? Yeah. Supports allies by preventing paralyze. There we go. We needed that especially. I think they're realizing how annoying that is, especially against Daima, but sure. Unique abilities. Before and after transforming on battle entry. Nullify ally abnormal conditions up to 2 times. 3 times. Okay. Enemy key plus minus 30. Enemy strike, blast, special move, ultimate, and awaken arts power minus 15%. 15 counts, and all enemy health restoration minus 20%. Okay, alright, sure. Anything else from him? And that's pretty much it. So he looks very much a supportive unit. Obviously we'll see him a lot better when we use him in game, hopefully, if we can pull him. But sure. So you want to use a lot of cards with him, and use a lot of cards with your allies whilst he is Super Saiyan, then turn Super Saiyan 2. And he looks like, this is massive. Preventing paralyze, that is huge against Daima. He's also red, actually, so he looks like a big, well, maybe not big, but a bit of a counter against Goku, which is nice. So let's move on to the next 1% sparking. So we've got the tag unit being Kale and Caulifla. So all these units have got like 2 different, either transformations or a tag. So let's see what they can do. Okay then, so Caulifla is yellow and then Kale is green, obviously being a tag unit. They are melee type. Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, Universe 6, Rival Universe, Girls, of course, Girls, the strongest tag, and Universe Rep. Buffing, Universe Rep, Girls, and Saiyan. Okie dokie. They've got 6 pages there. Right, okay. Support synergy with tag Universe Rep. Ally Universe Rep or Girls, damage plus 15%. Ally Universe Rep or Girls subcounts on switch -1, all uncancelable. So that reminds me a little bit. Is this Super Saiyan 4 Goku who lowers all subcounts by 1? It doesn't sound like a lot, but it is massive to be honest. Especially if you've got someone else manipulating sub-counts. Okay. When hit by an enemy's card, if health is 50% or lower, one time. Destroy one card, then draw a special arts card next. Switch gauge plus 60%. Ally sub-counts -6, there you go. Destroy 3 enemy cards, which is Caulifla. Destroy 2 enemy cards, which is Kale. Enemy key plus -50 when Caulifla, or key -80 when Kale. Enemy Dragon Balls -1. All enemy sub counts +2, and seals all main abilities 5 counts. This is to interrupt combos when hit by an enemy's arts if health is 50% or lower, one time. So that is literally their disrupt then, by the looks of it. It's quite powerful though. You want to be in Kale, realistically. Caulifla and Kale get stronger together. When hit with enemies' arts, Caulifla, Kale damage plus 10%, uncancelable up to 60%. Kale blast and special move arts -1, uncancelable 6 times. Destroys 1 card and then draws a special arts next 1 time. Switch gauge plus 30%, health restoration plus 40%, 15 counts non-stacking. Cancel enemy attribute upgrades or buff effects when hits with, so that's when you're Caulifla. When you're Kale, when you're hit with an enemy's art, Caulifla damage plus 10 up to 60%. Caulifla blast special move arts -1 up to 6 times. Other effects are the same as Caulifla. Okie dokie. I mean, they're looking okay so far, especially with the sub-count manipulation. Nope, we wanted to move on. Tag switch to bolster your defense, because it does look like they want to get hit a lot of times. Switch ability, shared between Caulifla and Kale. Health plus 10%, damage guards plus 20% for 20 counts, non-stacking. Cancel attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. On tag switch on battle entry, draw 1 card if hand has 3 or fewer. Okie dokie. And yeah, that's pretty much everything that they can do. So next we're going into the Legends Limited units, of course, being the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta who turns into Evo Vegeta, and then we've got MUI Goku as well. So of course we're going to start off with Evo Vegeta, but like I said, I'll see you towards the end if we've got a little bit more information on their website. But I think we'll have enough on here, to be fair. Obviously when we try them out in game we'll see a lot more. Very nice animations, I would say, but I did say it in my previous video. I wish they went for something a little bit different for the LF, to be honest, just because of the past Evo Vegeta. But it is what it is. Let's see what he can do. And in my opinion, the main man that I'll be summoning for at the very least, it is Vegeta, who is purple. He is range type. That's pretty standard for a Vegeta. I'm just thinking of a future one. Vegeta Clan, Saiyan, God Key, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan's not really a team. Universe Rep, Buffing Universe Rep, Vegeta Clan, or God Key. So let's see what he can do then. This looks like a lot. Evolve your unique gauge up to level 3. Slightly charges with each time a strike or blast arts card is used. On arts use with full unique gauge. Unique gauge is consumed. Special move arts cost -10, uncancelable up to 30. Damage plus 20, uncancelable up to 60. Plus the unique gauge reaches level 2. Level 2. Charges when using a strike or blast arts, and gradually according to the key charge time. Hang on, let me reread that. Charges when using strike or blast arts, and gradually according to key charge time. So it's a mixture, is it? On arts use with full unique gauge, activates the same effects as level 1. Plus the unique gauge reaches level 3. Charges when using strike arts or blast arts according to the key charge time and whilst on the battlefield. So you get 3 different ways of doing the unique gauge then. On arts use with full unique gauge, activates the same as effects as level 1. Okay, interesting. I think that's the first time that we've seen like phases or levels to the unique gauge, I guess. So, okay. Oh, yeah. Keep up your combos by drawing cards. On battle entry, draw 1 card if your hand has 3 or fewer cards. Nullify cover changes. Protect hand as well, which is nice. Especially against like Goku and stuff. After arts is used, if key is 40 or lower one. No, it's like the old one, right? Okay. Activation shared before and after transforming. Activations reset on switch. Draw up to 2 cards if the hand has 3 or fewer. Key plus 3. Oh, it's one time only. Okay. And then if you switch... Okay, the old one just did it infinitely though, did he not? Main ability before transformation. Transform into Super Saiyan Blue or Evolved, whatever you want to call it, SSBE. Draws 4 cards if the hand has 3 or fewer cards. Okay. So he just looks like a combo machine than anything else. Hand protected special arts for easy combos. On hit, draw 1 card if hand has 3 or fewer. Extra card draw speed. Oh, this is on the special arts. Unique gauge charge rate plus 30%, so he has another unique gauge, I guess. Or is it the same when he's evolved? Nullify cover changes on the green, okay. Protect hand and enemy health restoration minus 50%. Remove those pesky card slot seals, so good. The main person comes to mind, Daima, Super Saiyan 4, Goku, of course. Destroy 2 cards, then draw 1 of each special or special move arts. Health plus 30%, key plus 50 on the main ability, by the way. Nullify element disadvantages. All enemy damage received 20% for 15 timer counts. After transformation or on battlefield entry, remove card slot seal. Nice. Okay, or on battlefield entry, which is nice. So you just remove it completely. Okay, alright. A strong and reliable defense, unique ability before and after transforming when hit with the enemy's card 1 time. Resets on switch. Health plus 10%, strike 2 enemy cards. Pretty good, I guess. It's like a dulled down version of the cover changes of Daima. Okay, not much more to say about him by the looks of things. So now we've got the UI Goku. UI Goku transforms into MUI Goku. So we'll have a little look at what he can do. He looks like he's got lots of counters, so let's get into it. So the first blue version of UI Goku. So we can do like one of each type really, couldn't we? That might be a video. Melee type, Son Family, Saiyan, God Key, Universe Rep, and Universe Rep, Son Family, God Key buffs. Sure, okay, hang on, right. Automatically evade enemies' attacks. Evasion type A, with at least 30% unique gauge when hit with avoidable attack. Activate evade action, just like any other UI, I'd imagine. Recovers gradually when on standby, and decreases when you evade. Okay, sure. Keep attacking, sharpen Ultra Instinct, based on strike or blast arts uses. Second, strike or blast arts cost -5, uncancelable. Fourth, damage plus 20%. Sixth, damage plus 20%. So you use strike or blast 6 times, you get 40% damage and -5 to strike and blast arts cost. Okay, and then behold Ultra Instinct, evade and counter. With at least 30% unique gauge when hit with avoidable attack, activate evade action. Also, if strike or blast arts deal damage to the enemy on impact, gradually recovers when on standby. So it's like the old LF MUI Goku by the looks of things, just a little bit more updated. Okay, I don't know why it keeps doing that. Even special arts can counter. Okay, counter certain attacks whilst in stance. So this is going to be like Ultra VB or something like that. On activation, health plus 10%, key plus 50. On counter activation, draws a special move arts next 1 time. Damage plus 20%. Prevent all enemy switch. Oh god, that's going to be so annoying. Counterable attacks, tap action, strike arts, and blast arts. So yeah, it's literally like Ultra VB, although it's got no switching as well. Comboable into special move arts. Strong against enemy disruptions. Unique ability before and after transforming. On transformation or battlefield entry, nullify cover changes, nullify abnormal conditions, remove card slot seal, and destroy 1 enemy card. Okay, alright, I'm going to see if there's anything on the website that we haven't already seen, but I mean, they look good. In comparison to like the Daima team, I don't know. I think we'll have to try them out, but bear with me. Okay, so they do have a bit more on the website here. Let's see if there's anything that we haven't already seen. Okay, so on strike, on activation, strike damage 10%, blast damage 10%, special move, massive damage. Based on activations, first and on special move damage 30%, second minus 15 special move, blast armor when charging forward. Doesn't look like there's blast armor on strike though. The green card, draw 1 card, health plus 15, key plus 45, unique gauge plus 50, damage plus 20. Cancels attribute downgrades. Main ability, master instinct. Sure. Start ability, damage 280%, damage guard 175%. We'll see how this is though, because the damage guard hasn't really been a success as of yet. Key recovery plus 70%, draw speed plus 1, endurance. He's got just endurance. Okay, sure. On battlefield entry, draw 1 card of 3 or fewer cards, key plus 40, unique gauge plus 30%. Nullify cover changes, abnormal conditions. We know all that. We know this as well. When on the battlefield, based on enemy strike arts activations. Based on enemies, okay. Gets extra health and minus enemy key from 3rd and on. When on the battlefield, based on the enemy's blast arts activations. Very similar, okay. When on battlefield, based on enemies' special move, ultimate, awaken arts activations, first and on. So the first time they do that, you get extra health, 10% health, and every other time. And second time on, nullifies damage received, element disadvantage. Okay, so he's got a cover change against strike arts, and combo in with blue. Evade type, so we know this. We know this. Then ultra instinct. So what's that, mastered? Is that the mastered ultra instinct that we were just looking at there? Oh, that's sign. Okay, cool. So now we're looking at ultra instinct. So mastered, I guess you call him. Yeah, pretty much all the same. On activation, pretty much the same, but we know that. Penetrate endurance. So this is where you can do the counters. Health plus 10%, key plus 50. Gets this, gets that. Prevents all switching. Main abilities. Oh, main ability, you get vanishing gauge plus 100% and unique gauge plus 100%. That's pretty crazy, you know. If there's a defeated battle member, nullifies element disadvantages for 15 timer counts. Okay, sure. On transformation, we know all of this, I think, as well. If there is a defeated battle member 1 time, unique gauge plus 70% and damage plus 40%. Okay, so like a half last man standing thing. We know this. When they switch, when on battlefield, enemy switches, unique gauge plus 30%, cancel attribute downgrades. Okay. When hit with enemy's arts, when on the battlefield, an enemy uses special move, ultimate, awaken arts, health plus 20% 3 times, nullifies damage received, element disadvantage, enemy special move, ultimate, the power down by minus 30. Okay, he's looking a lot better on here, I'm not gonna lie. Special cover change against strike arts, sure. Unique gauge type B, which was now learning what B, C, and A actually is. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But B is where you've got the counter as well. Okay, alright, so that's a little bit extra there. A little bit extra. The fact he's got endurance, they did leave that out, I'm pretty sure. Let's have a look at Vegeta. Alright, so very lastly, we'll have a look at Vegeta, see if there's anything different here in comparison to what we've seen. So he does have blast armor on strike. Blast on hit, damage guard penetration plus 10%. Okay, I think that's technically the first time we've seen that, haven't we? Especially since damage guard, anyway. Special move, massive damage on activation, special move damage, sure. Also based on the unique gauge level. Crit rate, special move damage as well. So we've already seen that he goes through different levels on the unique gauge. So it does feed into other things as well. On hit, all enemy sub counts on switch plus 5. That's really annoying. Okay. Green card on activation, key plus 50, damage plus 20% on hit. Draw 1 card if hand 3 or fewer cards. Extra card draw speed. Unique gauge charge rate, which is massive for this guy. Nullifies special cover changes. Can be comboed with basically everything. Main ability turns into evolved. Draw 4 cards. Health. Key. Nullify attribute downgrades and normal conditions. Sub counts on switch -2 uncancelable. Okay, so that looks like a permanent buff as well, which is big. So he's got unique gauge plus 30% as the start ability. The damage 280%. So that was more than no, that was the same as MUI, wasn't it? Damage card 180. That's more. Key recovery plus 60. Extra card draw speed. Strike and blast arts cost -5. He's got endurance as well. What? Draw 1 card if hand has 3 or fewer. Key plus 30. Nullify cover changes. Protect hand. After art suit, if this is what we already know, we saw that as well. Did we see that he lowers the ally sub counts with that? I didn't actually notice that, I don't think. When an ally is defeated 1 time, at damage plus 20%, ally health plus 20%, all enemy strike and blast arts power -15%, special move ultimate and awaken -40%. When on the battlefield and enemy switches, vanish engage plus 60% 2 times. That could be really handy, you know. Damage plus 10%, key -30. So if you're comboing, which this guy wants to do, you definitely want to be sidestepping rather than charge stepping. If you have no vanish, that is. Because they might just end up switching, and then you just get your vanish back. When hit with an enemy's cards, health plus 10, destroy 2 enemies' cards. When on the battlefield, wait, does this, nullify, okay. So he's got a cover change against blast. Evolve type. So, right, yeah, evolve type, like we've seen, it goes through different stages. Nullify special cover changes. When levels up, is consumed. Max level is 3, slightly, yeah, and we saw that how that builds up already. Looking at him, Evo then, so the same. That looks the same. Penetrate endurance. That looks pretty much the same. Just enemy health restoration -50. I think it was 40 before. Was it 40 before? Oh, it just wasn't there. Okay. Right. Let's keep looking. Okay. Main ability, destroys 2 cards and draw 1 of each special and special move arts. Health plus 30%, key plus 50. All enemy damage received plus 20%. On transformation of battle entry, we saw all this. Damage card plus 20%. Nullify special cover changes. Remove card slot, yeah. We saw this as well, that is shared, I think. Yeah, it's shared before and after transformation. If an ally is defeated, extra damage inflicted. Ally health plus 20%. All enemy strike arts power down 15. Yeah. We saw that already because it's shared before and after transformation. When on the battlefield, enemy switches. We've seen that already. Doesn't look like there's a huge amount of difference once he's evolved. Maybe just stat-wise. Unique gauge, evolve type. Okay, alright, I'm going to call it there with that one, because it's getting quite late now and I want to make sure I do this video as well. But they're looking okay. I'll be interested to see how they actually work in PvP. The thing is, I'm saying they look okay. They look broken, but like, when you compare them to like how the Diamond team works together, are they going to stand up to the Diamond team? Unfortunately, that's the question you've got to ask yourself. I think they will. But how well? That's the question. So make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on them down below. And, well, until next time, until we come to the summons, I'll see you then. Ciao.